Right now, as you're watching this video, somewhere in the world, a 65-year-old man is still working, not because he wants to, not because he loves his job, but because he has to. He worked for 40 years, woke up every single morning, gave his best years to a company that replaced him with a younger, cheaper person, and now, at 65, he has almost nothing. No savings, no investments, no financial security, just regret, and the question that haunts him every single night: where did it all go? Here is the devastating truth that nobody wants to talk about. 95% of people will end up exactly like him. 95 out of every 100 people will reach old age, either dead broke or completely dependent on government or family. And the most shocking part, most of these people worked hard their entire lives. So what went wrong? Why does this keep happening? Generation after generation. And most importantly, how do you make sure you are in the 5% who escape? Stay until the very end, because the last thing I reveal could literally be the difference between dying broke and dying wealthy. This is the video that could change the entire direction of your financial life. Let me hit you with some numbers, real numbers, that will genuinely shock you. Statistic number 1. According to research, nearly 65% of Americans are living paycheck to paycheck, meaning if they miss one paycheck, they literally cannot pay their bills. One paycheck, that is how close most people are to financial disaster. Statistic number 2. The average American retires with less than $100,000 saved, less than $100,000 after 40 years of working. Do you know how long $100,000 lasts in retirement? Less than 3 years. What happens after that? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Statistic number 3. 55% of Americans have no retirement savings whatsoever. Zero. Nothing. Empty. These are not lazy people. These are not stupid people. These are hardworking, regular human beings who did everything society told them. Go to school, get a job, work hard, and somehow still ended up with nothing. Statistic number 4. Social Security, the thing most people rely on, pays an average of $1,500 per month. $1,500. In 2025, when rent alone costs more than that. Statistic number 5. The top 1% of Americans own more wealth than the bottom 90% combined. Let that sink in. 1% owns more than 90%. This is not an accident. This is not bad luck. This is by design. And today, I'm going to show you exactly how this system works and exactly how to beat it. So, why do 95% of people stay broke their entire lives? Let me break it down. Reason number 1. They trade time for money. This is the biggest trap in the history of humanity. You go to work, you exchange your hours for a paycheck. But here's the problem. You only have 24 hours per day. There is a ceiling on how much you can ever earn this way. Rich people figured out long ago that the real secret is making your money work for you while you sleep, while you eat, while you live your life. That is called passive income, and it is the foundation of every single wealthy person on this planet. Reason number 2. Lifestyle inflation. Here is what happens to most people. They get a raise at work. What do? Buy a bigger car, move to bigger apartment, buy more expensive things. So no matter how much they earn, they always spend more than they make. This is called lifestyle inflation, and it is absolutely deadly to your financial future. Rich people do the opposite. When they earn more, they invest more, not spend more. Reason number 3. Consumer debt. Credit cards, car loans, buy now, pay later. The entire consumer economy is designed to make you spend money you do not have on things you do not need to impress people you do not like. The average American household has over $10,000 in credit card debt at 20% interest rate every year. That means $2,000 per year going directly into the bank's pocket while you get nothing. Reason number 4. No financial education. You spent 12 to 16 years in school learning history and mathematics, But did anyone teach you how to manage money, how to invest, how compound interest works, how to build wealth? Absolutely not. And that is not an accident. The school system was designed during the Industrial Revolution to create workers, not wealth builders. They needed people who would show up on time, follow instructions, and never question the system. Reason number 5, the instant gratification trap. We live in a world of Amazon, same-day delivery, Netflix, instant streaming, fast food, instant meals, instant everything. And this has rewired our brains to want everything now. But wealth building requires the exact opposite. Patience, delayed gratification, planting seeds today for trees that grow tomorrow. The people who master delayed gratification almost always win financially. The people who cannot wait almost always lose. Now, let me show you something that very few people talk about. There's an actual system designed to keep you exactly where you are. Let me explain how it works. The education trap. From age 5, you're put into school. For the next 12 to 16 years, you're taught to memorize, not to think, to follow rules, not to create them. Then you're told, go get a good job, work for someone else's dream, while your slowly dies. The job trap. You get a job, you think you're building security, but what are you actually doing? You are building your employer's wealth, not yours. Every hour you work, your employer makes more from you than they pay you. That is how business works. That is the fundamental model. Your labor creates wealth, but most of that wealth goes to the person at the top. The debt trap. Now you have a job, so banks trust you. They offer you credit cards, car loans, buy now, pay later. And because nobody taught you better, you take it all. You live beyond your means. Now you need your job, not because you want to work, but because you have to pay off all your debt. You're now trapped completely. The tax trap. Here is something nobody tells you. An employee pays taxes before they can spend their money, but a business owner pays taxes after expenses. Rich people use legal strategies to pay significantly less tax than working class people. Percentage-wise, Warren Buffett himself admitted he pays a lower tax rate than his secretary. The system literally rewards those who already have wealth and punishes those who are building it. The retirement trap. Work for 40 years. Save a little money. Retire at 65, but by 65, your health is declining. Your energy is low. Your best years are gone. And if the stock market crashes, right when you retire, like it did in 2008, your entire retirement savings can lose 40% in 1 year. This entire system, from education to retirement, was designed by wealthy people, for wealthy people. But here's the good news. Once you see the trap, you can escape it. So what do the 5% do differently? What separates the people who build real wealth from everyone else? I studied this for years, and it comes down to 5 fundamental differences. Difference number 1, they pay themselves first, before paying rent, before paying bills, before buying anything. The wealthy automatically move a portion of their income into investments. They treat investing like a bill that must be paid every single month. No exceptions. Most people invest whatever is left over after spending everything. Guess how much is usually left over? Absolutely nothing. Difference number 2, they have multiple income streams. The average millionaire has not 1, not 2, but 7 different income streams. Job income, rental income, dividend income, business income, investment income, royalty income, side hustle income. When one stream dries up, 6 others keep flowing. Most broke people have exactly 1 income stream, their job, and when that job disappears, everything disappears. Difference number 3, they invest in assets. Rich people buy things that put money in their pocket, stocks that pay dividends, rental properties, businesses, intellectual property. Poor and middle-class people buy things that take money out of their pocket, expensive cars that depreciate, latest phones, designer clothes, things that lose value the moment you buy them. Robert Kiyosaki said it best. Rich people buy assets. Poor people buy liabilities. And think they are assets. Difference number 4. They never stop learning. Warren Buffett reads 500 pages every single day. Bill Gates reads 50 books per year. Mark Zuckerberg set a goal to read 24 books in 1 year. The wealthiest people on earth are obsessed with learning, obsessed with growing, obsessed with improving. Meanwhile, most people have not read a single book since leaving school. Difference number 5. They think long-term. Most people think week to week, paycheck to paycheck. Wealthy people think decade to decade, generation to generation. They plant trees whose shade they may never sit under for the benefit of their children and grandchildren. This long-term thinking is perhaps the single biggest difference between those who build wealth and those who do not. Okay, now the most important part, the actual action plan. How do you escape the 95%? Starting today, with whatever you have. Step 1, stop the bleeding. Before you can build wealth, you need to stop destroying it. Track every single dollar you spend for the next 30 days. Write it all down. Most people are genuinely shocked when they see where their money goes. Coffee every day, $1.50 per month. Subscriptions they forgot about, $200 per month. Eating out constantly, $400 per month. That is $750 per month. $9,000 per year. Going absolutely nowhere. Find the leaks and plug them immediately. Step 2. Build your emergency fund. Before investing a single dollar, you need a financial cushion, 3 to 6 months of expenses, sitting in a high-yield savings account. This is your protection against life's unexpected moments. Lost your job? Emergency fund covers you. Car breaks down? Emergency fund covers you. Without this, any financial emergency would destroy your progress and send you right back to broke. Step 3. Eliminate high-interest debt. Credit card debt at 20% interest is financial cancer. You cannot outinvest 20% interest. No investment reliably returns 20%. So before investing, attack your high-interest debt with everything you have. Pay minimums on everything else. Throw every extra dollar at the highest interest debt first. This is called the avalanche method, and it will save you thousands in interest payments. Step 4. Start investing immediately. Once debt is cleared, an emergency fund is built. Start investing automatically every single month, even if it is just $50, even if it is just $100. Start with simple index funds. S&P 500 index fund through Fidelity or Vanguard. Set it up automatically so you never have to think about it. Money goes in every month without you doing anything. Step 5. Build additional income. While your investments grow, start building additional income streams. Freelancing, online business, content creation, real estate, dividend stocks. Start small, stay consistent, and watch it grow. The goal is to eventually replace your job income with passive and investment income. That is the moment you are truly free. I want you to do something right now. Close your eyes for a second and imagine yourself at 65 years old. You have worked for 40 years, given everything you had to jobs, bosses, companies. Now ask yourself honestly, if you keep doing exactly what you're doing right now for the next 10, 20, 30 years, will you end up? Will you be financially free? Or will you be that person still working at 65, not because you want to, but because you have no choice? The definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over and expecting different results. If you have been doing the same financial behaviors for years and you are still not where you want to be, something has to change. And that something is you, not the economy, not your boss, not the government. You, the moment you take full responsibility for your financial life, is the moment everything begins to change. Nobody is coming to save you. No lottery ticket, no miracle, no inheritance. Just you, your decisions, your actions, your future right now, in this exact moment. You have two paths in front of you. Path number 1. You close this video, go back to your regular routine. Spend your money the same way. Think about money the same way. Do nothing different. And 10, 20, 30 years from now, you look back at this moment, this exact moment, and you realize this was the day someone showed you the truth, and you did nothing about it. That is the path of the 95%, and it leads to one place, dying broke. Path number 2. You make a decision, right now, in this moment, that you will be different, that your story will be different, that your children's story will be different. You start today with whatever you have, $10, $50, $100. It does not matter. You start learning, you start investing, you start building, and 10, 20, 30 years from now, you look back at this moment, and you realize this was the day everything changed. That is the path of the 5%, and it leads to one place, financial freedom. The question is devastatingly simple. Which path do you choose? Because both paths start right here, right now, in this moment, with your next decision. If this video opened your eyes, if this video made you think, if this video made you feel something, then do me one small favor. Share this video with one person, just one person, who needs to hear this truth. Because the information in this video could change someone's life forever. Smash the like button if you are committed to being in the 5%. Subscribe to this channel, because every single week, we drop content that will help you build real wealth and escape the broke majority. And drop a comment below with the words, "I choose freedom," if you're making the decision right now to change your financial future. I read every single comment, and I am rooting for every one of you. See you in the next video. Stay hungry, stay focused, and never, ever give up on your financial freedom. Fire money bag.